Alright, so a little while ago I released a video of me playing Alicia Keys' If I Ain't Got You in a couple of different styles. Firstly, very basic, literally just the notes and that was it. And then secondly, with much more feeling, much more like a saxy sort of style. And what we're going to do across a couple of videos is just break down exactly what I'm doing there to make it sound that bit more interesting, that bit more kind of feeling. So if you aren't a sax player, hopefully you'll enjoy just finding out a little bit of the tricks we pull, kind of invite you into the musical magic circle, so to speak. And if you are a sax player, you might potentially learn something along the way as well. So today we're going to very briefly talk about what we call melodic decoration. So there's two things going on here. One is what we call approach notes. So where this song should start on this note, I'm going to start by playing the note very slightly lower first, this note. Okay, so when I sort of flick up into the right note from playing that lower note first, it makes it sound much less kind of clinical, much less sterile. It kind of gives it more of a human sort of feel. It sounds like this. All right, we call it approach notes, and that I can play anywhere. I can, like anywhere you like, you can add these approach notes. Kind of makes it sound more interesting. The other thing I'm doing is what we call neighboring notes or escape notes. So here's where, if the tune's going down, rather than going straight down, instead I'm going to go up a little tiny bit first, then back to where I was, and then carry on down to where I should be going. So again, rather than going straight down, going to go up a bit, back, and then down. So for example, where this tune should go, from time to time I might go, okay, hear that? It's super subtle, but just sounds more interesting. So you put it together and you get this sort of effect. Alright, so I'm kind of mixing it up, doing a few here and there, kind of making up a little bit as I go along, but just adding this little bit of seasoning from time to time. I hope that was interesting. Now, if you're a sax player, listen up real quick, because the main skill you need here is what we call the chromatic scale, okay? This is the scale that has all the sharps and all the flats. It sounds like this. All right, if you're super comfy playing that up and down, then you start to build like an intuitive understanding of what notes are slightly higher or lower than what you're going for, because all those little extra notes I'm adding in here are all either one step below or above on the chromatic scale. So for example, that first note was a C sharp. I'm starting with a C. Okay, so if you can get to the point where you can find those notes above or below on the chromatic scale really quickly, really easily, without thinking too hard, that's the key to begin to doing what I'm showing you here. So I hope that helps. Have fun. See you next time.